I don't want any trouble.
Hello everyone, I'm the Old Guy and welcome back to my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate. This is episode 53 and we are back in front of Candlekeep. Let's take a look. Here it is, and we are supposed to go into the Candlekeep main area here. But my problem right now is we have a bunch of our bags full. So I'm thinking we may have to leave here and go back to Burghost, I believe.
Yep.
Let's do that. Get properly set up. There we go. Let's go back to Burghost here. 16 hours travel. That's not too bad. Let's do that. And let's go to the... Where's the blacksmith here? Right here. Let's go
Fine
here.
and dandy.
Let's go to the blacksmith and get all our stuff that we have discovered from the Baldur's Gate city. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's get this organized before we move on here. I want to get everyone healed up. Buy some potions, the whole 9 yards here. And then we'll go into Candlekeep and see where it takes us. Let's play it safe. Alright.
Yep.
Let's talk to the blacksmith here. An interesting piece of material you got there. Onkeg, if I'm not mistaken. Been a while since I've seen the like, but if I remember correctly, it makes a fine set of armor. If properly treated, it's comparable to full plate with half the weight. If you're willing to part with your shells, I'll give you 500 gold for the lot of them. No more than I can offer with business as slow as it is. Iron Short is hurting us all. And let's sell him that. You have just bought yourself. Okay, sir. A pleasure doing business with you. This will make a fine suit of plate for a governor or better. Nobility like exotic materials and don't care much about the price. Probably close to 2,000 gold for a 10 days work when I'm finished. I may survive this iron shortage after all. Alright, let's talk to him again.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
And let's see what he's got for sale. I'm going to do some bag management. I'm going to memorize all the scrolls and get as much of this stuff identified, get everybody equipped, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and we haven't found very much stuff at all, actually. None of the stuff that we found was really that great, so I sold most of it. We have a few unidentified items that we're going to need a magic person to look at. So we're all cleaned up here. We're ready to go.
Oh, you bet.
Let's get out of here. And let me take a look here. Where can we... The Burning Wizard... Let's go to the Jovial Juggler.
Not a problem.
Let's go to the Jovial Juggler and get some rest. And then we'll head over to the shrine or the church.
Oh, you bet.
Bajoran, Flaming Fist Mercenary. Doesn't look like Vi's here anymore. We can't drop off any more of the scalps that we've got. And we're going to stay at the Royal here.
You close your eyes tonight, and visions of Candlekeep swim into view. As you pass through the gates of the Citadel, there is a flash of memory, and you are a child of only a few seasons once more. At your side is Gorion, gray-haired even all those years ago. How old must he have been to age so little in the time since? Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrond, the keeper of the tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, You can hear the shouting from within. Gorion seldom raised his voice, though you did not care to listen to the discussions at your previous stops either. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulrund storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers, but mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
Very interesting. And it sounds like we've gained some more abilities here. Let's take a look. Draw upon Holy Might is our new ability. Very cool. And everybody looks like they are now healed up as well. Perfect. Let's get out of here.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
All right.
Right.
Let's go to the temple here. And finish cleaning up our bags. Buy some healing potions and all that. And then we'll head to Candlekeep.
Not a problem.
Welcome. A traveling adventurer is never turned away from the House of Lathander, as we strive to aid all who make a difference in the realms. If you are battle-worn, we can extend a number of necromantic restorations, whatever you need. A small donation is all the compensation that we require. Welcome. The traveling adventurer is never turned away from the House of Lathander, as we strive to aid all who make the difference in the realm. Welcome. A traveling adventurer is never turned away from the House of Lathander, as we strive to aid all who make a difference in the realms. If you are battle-worn, we can extend a number of necromantic restorations, whatever you need. A small donation is all the compensation that we require. And what kind of aid can you give us? Alright, I'm going to do some more bag cleanup here, and I'm going to be right back when I'm done. Alright, we've got this interesting item here. Ring of Free Action, Yavendar's Gift. This ring was given to the reef scavenger and hunter known only as Yavendar by a group of aquatic elves, long his friends. His help in routing the pirate queen Yamandera and of Dambrath was instrumental in their survival, though Yamandera continues to be feared anywhere the water meets land. And the statistics are the wearer is immune to everything magical and otherwise that affects mobility in any way. This includes haste and slow spells. Very cool. We are going to give that, I believe, to our friend here. There we go. Let's see what else we got. We got a Wand of Heavens, Wand of Lightning, Monster Summoning, Paralyzation, Magic Missiles, and we got this book as well, History of the Nether Scrolls. The writing in this text is completely indecipherable and resists any such attempts at comprehension through normal magic or any other means. So this must be the book that we need to get into Candlekeep. We'll keep this. We'll give this to her. All right, we are done here. I bought some healing potions as well. I'm going to put these in and I'll be right back here. All right, I'm done getting everybody together. We've got everything we want equipped. We are ready to go back to Candlekeep. Let's get
you
going
bet.
here.
Right.
Let's head back to Candlekeep. Alright, here's Candlekeep. Let's travel there. And we
Gotcha.
are back. Let's go and say hello to our old friends here. The Keeper of the Portal. Let's talk to him.
Hold, travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our libraries.
We have the book you require. You have met the requirements to gain entry to our most holy library. It is fine to see the child of Gorion once again within these hallowed grounds. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We are very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know, Sin Mantis. Yes, we know. Thank you very much. And we have lost the history of the Nether Scrolls. We are back in here, and we have a journal update. Let's take a look at that. I returned to Candlekeep. I must find Rialtar and expose his connection to recent events. I should head to the central keep right away. And I think that is a good idea.
Right.
Now, I wonder, should we talk to a few people here first? Find out what's going on, maybe. Is there anybody around here at all? Doesn't look like there's much happening, does there? There is nobody here? Oh, we have somebody here. Let's talk to the priest here.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
I am pleased to see that you have taken the time to pay tribute to the wise Ogma. I was wondering what you had to offer at this Temple of Wisdom. And we've already done all this stuff here. Get this back going here. Let's get out of here.
Not a problem.
He's not going to tell us any information. I'm just looking for anybody that we know from before. What do we have here? Dreppen? Let's talk to him.
What do you need?
Sin Mantis, I didn't think you were ever coming back. What's it like out there? It's big. I don't know how else to put it. I lived my entire life within these walls, and in the past while, I've seen 50 times as much as these walls could ever hold. It's weird though. All that space and barely a book in it. I never realized how special Candlekeep really is. Yeah, people come from all over to see the books here. All sorts of folks too. Bards, nobles, priests, mages. Volo's even been here, and Elminster too, remember? A couple of just plain old merchants even walked in the other day. Said they were with the Iron Throne and were here to do some business. They're still around last I remember. Excellent, the Iron Throne is still here. Very nice.
Fine and dandy.
Let's keep walking around here. Yeah, most people aren't around here. Let's go visit our old friend in the tavern. Let's talk to him.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
I know, there's the Ratscallion. Set the little wisp now and make every bolt count. Winthrop, you old fool, if I had an arrow for every one of these practical jokes you've played on me, I don't know. I'd have a lot of arrows. Well met, my friend. Yes, you'd run me right out of Fletch and business in a flash, wouldn't you? It's good to see your impish face again. Now fill me in on what you've been doing lately. I've been trying to get to the bottom of this metal crisis. A merchant's guild is involved somehow. Iron Throne. Do you know anything about them? The Iron Throne, child? Well, there's no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all the Western realms. They've been barred from Coromir for their unsavory practices, but all it's done is make them nastier. You best stay clear of them as long as you still have life in you. Well, thank you for your advice. And we're not going to spend the night here or anything. We're just going to say done here. All right, let's talk to this guy.
Okie doke.
By Moradin's hammer!
You've been away without leave, soldier. Are you expecting forgiveness? Are you expecting redemption? Well, spare me. I want 500 push-ups and I want them now. I think you got the wrong person. Anyways, you're drunk. We're gonna get out of here.
Right. Oh, you bet.
Let's go into the keep here.
I should have joined the army.
I was in one of the great spires of the keep last night and saw the strangest sight. The horizon was aglow for a time, as though many men carried torches in the distance. Usually there's only merchants on that path, though never at night. Bandits perhaps, but so many? Alright,
Right.
let's get out of here. Let's go into the front door. Let's see what we can come up with. Philadia is here. Let's talk to her.
Hello there.
Oh, why, hello. Have you seen my book? Wait, no, you found that already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? No, I haven't been back since Gorion died. Gorion, why yes, of course. I'm sorry. I've made a boor of myself again. Gorion was a good and wise sage, and he obviously raised you with better manners than I would have been able to. Here, that's okay. That's okay. Let's get going.
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
Pardon me if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I am certain I've seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. I am Sin Mantis, and I called this place home for many years. Sin Mantis, then I know you well. Though you may be hard-pressed to remember, I was last here years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I am not much your senior, really. I am certain you tire of hearing it, and that legions have told you the same, but Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. I do not wish to dwell on his death. I have moved on with my life, though I cherish the memories. Perhaps that is for the best. I will speak no more of it, save to say that he was a good man. How have you fared in the time since? As well as can be expected, though I have learned much about myself that perhaps was best left unknown. With that, I have a gold coin for every person I have heard say such a thing. I am sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Bah, such words are better saved for classes and meditations, not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. The tombs of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I am sure to be here for a 10-day at least. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise for you to visit there sometime. Farewell, my friend. Thank you very much. We are definitely going to visit. We have a journal update here. Let's take a look. Catterley. I met an old friend of Gorion's today. Catterley was his name, and he recognized me from his previous visits to Candlekeep. He did not appear to be much older than I am, but he seemed to possess an understanding that defies his years. I wish I had time to speak with him further. Interesting. Let's get in here now.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
And we finally enter
Not a problem.
the Candlekeep.
Something on your mind?
With Karen here. Sin Mantis, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some lines since the days when I tutored you. Ah, Karen, you speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you can for what lay beyond these walls. I just pray I'm prepared for what I shall find within them now that I've returned. Why? What's wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? The Watchers are no more useful than a bundle of sticks. Please just tell me if you've seen anything strange in the library this past while. Strange? Why yes, that's just the words I would have used for that Quervaris fellow. He was right here beside me, talking Orlando's prophecy from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath, but when I turned to steal a glance from him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I just returned the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this Quervaris is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. Thank you for the information. And we've got another journal update here. Let's take a look. According to my old tutor Karen, a visitor named Quervaris has demonstrated a more than passing familiarity with the prophecies of Orlando the Seer. Perhaps I should refresh my own memories of the prophecies. Afterwards, I would like to question this Quervaris. I think that's a good idea. Now, where is it? Is it in here? The history of Comir. That's not it, I don't think. Let's take a look here. History of Gondegal, the Lost King. That's not it.
Oh, you bet.
Is it over here, maybe? A normal book. What about over here? History of the Dales and the Elven Court. That's not it either. Where is this book?
Yep.
Is it over here? The History of Dambrath. That might be it.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed. If it isn't Sin Mantis, why, I haven't seen you in nearly, quite some time anyway. Hello, Theodon. How have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yet, of course, you never did stay in those rags of yours for long. Yes, I remember. But how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fellow Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and made yourself just the cutest little... Yes, I remember. Could you drop it, please? How have you been? Wait. I remember now. There was Keldon Blackstaff, trying his hardest to look important while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark. Hey, Jessup? I thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Ryan was shaking like a leaf, he was so mad. As fun as this has been, I should really be going. Nobody was sure what to do, and then Keldon muttered some words and catches you by the scruff of the neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauled you out and dropped you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared, they were, weren't they, Jessup? Sure enough, scared witless. Yep, and then old Keldon burst out in the biggest laugh you ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad, except you, Sin Mantis. You just stood there naked as the day you were born and wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Ah, yes. I think I'll be going now. Oh, certainly, little one. Stop by any old time, though. I've got some paintings of you as a youngster I'm sure your little friends would love to see. Remember the one of Sin Mantis on the bearskin rug, Jessup? Surely I do, in the buff as usual. Cute as a bug you were. Go play with your friends now. Go on. Oh boy. It's telling a little bit too much of my history there, I think. Let's check out this one. History of Durpar and Var the Golden. You don't want that one. History of Estengrund. You don't want that one either. History of Lorraine. Nothing there. I think we've checked this one already. History of Halura. What about this one? Chill touch and a letter. Let's take the letter. Here's another letter. All right. I'm not sure where this book is. Let's keep looking around here. History of Shadowdale. There's a lot of books in here. There's a spell in there. We're going to save this here. Shadowlands 2.
Oh, you bet.
Nothing in there. Let's take a look in here. This looks like sort of a kitchen here. The cook is here, yes. Is it in here, maybe? Did I look in here? I'm getting lost a little bit. No, we've seen that already. All right.
Oh, you bet.
Where's the way up? Let's go up.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
We have Ben Dallas here. Hello, Sid Mantis. It's good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What's going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things just seem a little strange around here. Those undecidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. And some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well, there's this fellow named Kavaris. I assume he's a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tombs. He makes me nervous. I think he had the same effect on the others as well. Young Shistal has been out of sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It's been nice speaking with you. Well, thank you. And yes, we are looking for this Kavaris fellow. And we have another journal update here. Let's take a look. My old friend Bendalis has noticed something peculiar about recent visitors to Candlekeep. In particular, he noticed an unmerchant-like merchants and a sage named Kavaris who arrived at about the same time. Yes, we are looking for Kavaris here. Well, we're going to look for Kavaris in the next episode. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.